Its heritage goes right back to the 1960s, but 6 decades on from its origins with the U.S. military, the Chinook family of helicopters is still finding new ways to be relevant. Columbia Helicopters has a special calling to exploit the potential of multiple variants of the Venerable rotorcraft dynasty and to breathe new life into it with new equipment and capabilities. The Oregon-based company operates the aircraft, but also maintains, overhauls, upgrades, and rebuilds them.
It is the top performing super heavy lift helicopter in the world, predominantly, simply because of its multi-mission role aspect. The platform can carry external loads, it can firefight, it can carry internal loads, and it can also carry passengers. So it's very unique for the commercial market. This aircraft will go up over 10 tons, so over 20,000 pounds. It has that lifting capability. There's really not much that can compare to it for a standard category multi-mission platform.
Combating forest fires is one way the Chinooks have distinguished themselves, with its lifting capability and versatility making it a powerful tool in confronting this threat.
So the aircraft can be configured for external load firefighting with a long line and a bucket. Those buckets are usually 2,600 gallon capacity, or it can be configured with an internal tank that carries the load internally up to 2,800 gallons, and it's dropped through an apparatus in the belly of the aircraft on the fire. And one of the latest configurations is actually an external belly tank that, as it fills, the tank enlarges, and as it disperses the liquid, the tank recontracts so the aircraft can land or reload with additional water supply. You know, long line precision work is something that we have mastered and brought to the market, and it defeats a lot of the things that would normally cause you trouble with the rotor wash. We used it extensively in Afghanistan for the last 10 years of the conflict there, supporting U.S. Transcom and DoD. It is a very keen skill, as well as the logging aspect. I mean, Columbia came on the scene as a helicopter logging outfit. I mean, we were the first ones to bring that to market, as well as the firefighting capability. So there's a tremendous amount of skill level involved that comes over time with experience.
Now Columbia is offering completely new airframes, built from scratch, or models that it has substantially rebuilt to reboot the service life for operators with budgets that don't run to brand new aircraft. It has just secured an order for a new Model 234 aircraft for a customer in Asia.
That contract was for a brand new production 234, as you can see behind me. Some of the legacy fleet has got a lot of age and a lot of time on it, but we continuously upgrade and maintain these aircraft to continue that airworthiness, far greater than you would normally see in, a military operational fleet. But we're also in the very unique position as the OEM for the platform to manufacture a new offering. So right now we have a 234 in production for the Korean Forest Service, and it will be a very unique aircraft where we actually modernize this aircraft for the 21st century to include fully integrated digital glass cockpit, hum systems for the engines, capabilities for degraded visual environments, and really pretty much anything else that the customer could specify that they would need for their operations.
And Columbia is seeing new opportunities for the Chinooks, spurred in part by the fallout from the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
We're seeing the departure of some former Russian military aircraft from operations by private firms, by host nation military, and there's actually a void that's left behind. And I know that our partners at Boeing are aggressively looking at providing aircraft that are military-grade platforms, but in some cases with some countries, the budgets just don't yield that capability. And so that's really where Columbia comes in, with the ability to take either former military aircraft like the CH-47D and go through that aircraft on a complete reset. Obviously, it will not be the equivalent to the current modern day CH-47F, but it gives the potential for new operators to have a very solid aircraft, very well sustained, very well reset to answer their current need. And then the same goes for the commercial variants with the standard category. There are many operators around the world that were operating former Russian military aircraft, and now that they're seeing the complexities around that environment strengthen to where it's harder to get the parts, or EASA has pulled the type certificate, all these mitigating factors, and they're really trying to figure out what their next step is. How are they going to still be viable in the future with an aircraft that they really can't maximize operation on right now?